Hello? Well, it streams. Can you hear me? Good, good, good. How's it looking thus far? No, I can't, beer. I'll have to fix that. Looks fine, sounds weird. Need better background. What? What's wrong with my background? I like this background. It's very calm looking. It's pleasing. Yeah, I don't have the noise filter on right now, but I can. Noise suppression. There. Noise suppressor added. Oh, no himbos, yeah. Good. Good, 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 good. Well, this is good. I'm arch on both ends. uh so I'm happy with that. Yeah, both ends arched. There are a lot of little quirks and issues that I need to resolve. There are dumb things that I did um, that I thought would be okay, but it screwed up my screwed things up. Like for instance, so I already had a dual boot, and it was Windows and Ubuntu, but I had so many stupid little issues in prepping to get the get Arch installed. And one of them was that Windows wouldn't let me resize the Windows partition, or not the amount that I wanted. It was like you can resize this by 70 megabytes. I'm like, no, no. And then I also spent a lot of time just trying to like thin down Windows, like anything that I didn't need installed, any files it didn't need to be there, whatever, just to try to smush it down as much as possible, make more room for Arch. Exactly. If So then I needed to do Gparted, but I didn't. The USB thumb drive that I had Gparted on is MIA, and so I had to use the thumb drive that had the Arch install media on it already, which was annoying to me. Just like, okay, so I have to wipe that out, and then I like forgot the good way of doing that, and I was like, how to make bootable USB Gparted, blah 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 blah. It was like every single thing that I wanted to do had a little hurdle that I had to overcome today. And that all added up. Yeah, DD is the way. But I was looking at it from Gparted's side where they're like, use what was it? Unet bootin. And it exists as a package you can install on Arch, but only in the user repository. And guess what? It doesn't build correctly currently. So I fucked around with that for a bit before I figured out that the better way was just to do DD. Yada, yada, yada. Lots of little things like that. And there remain many little things. I wasn't used to pipe wire, so I was having some audio issues, but I got those sorted out. So I'm on OBS. I also wasn't sure what approach I wanted to use for applications, but I've gone with all flat packs. That felt like potentially wrong, but you know, I don't know, it's whatever. I was thinking of using Vescord, but I think I'm going to go back to regular Discord. I found that there's an app called Stream Controller that I can actually use to control my Stream Deck, which is great, but I don't have that set up. So I don't think I'll be using this tonight because I'm not going to have the ability to mute any of my devices or anything like that. I don't have any of that set up yet. I only have one scene set up in OBS, and I do have alerts and everything, but that's it. It's just alerts and audio video capture, which we should test while we're here. But I mean, altogether, I'm loving this. It's just there's many little annoying hurdles. That's all. Many little annoying hurdles. I only have this installed because it has a benchmark. Yeah, I mean, I am always trying to put my money where my mouth is, Grid, which is to divest myself or detach myself from all the sources of big tech bullshit. And Windows has become worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, right? And Windows 11 is probably one of the worst ever, and I refuse to install it on any device that I'm using. So yeah, I am absolutely migrating, hopefully permanently, away from Windows. Also, I let the OBS wizard set everything up, and it did the like Twitch enhanced streaming or whatever, which I haven't used before, so I don't know if that's having any sort of an impact on the stream. You'll have to let me know. The bitrate is double my normal bitrate, which I assume is because I'm the one doing the re-encodes now with that. But I mean, it looks perfectly stable, so I don't know if I'm getting some extra benefit or efficiency from switching over to Arch, but I'm pumping out 12 to 14 kilobits per second right now. Also, I love how incredibly well games run on Arch. Like, I haven't done anything to further optimize. Like, I'm not using a special kernel or anything like that to optimize for gaming. And even without those sorts of efforts, just out of the box, basically. The game's loud. Oh, there we go. How's that? How's that make you feel? That's better? Okay, good. Sorry. Yeah, my mic and the alerts are probably at about the max volume that they should be. It was the game that was just fully 100%, and that was not necessary. This is well, SteamOS is not out, right? It's not out for people to use. Um, this is just Arch. So I'm Arch on the stream PC. That's actually the new thing. Uh, I've had Arch on the gaming PC for a minute, and I only just revisited trying to kind of dial things in this weekend here, yesterday and today. So yesterday, when I streamed Routine, I'm actually playing Routine on Arch and not Windows. And honestly, with how nice this all is, if you know enough, if you're willing to, jump over the little hurdles and troubleshoot and stuff like that, any, little bullshit you might run into, I think you could probably just, like run whatever distro you feel like. Um, it's honestly, it's a solved problem. Although it's not like I've tested this on a bunch of different distros or something. So maybe Arch is uniquely well positioned for it or whatever, but I'm not having any issues with games whatsoever. I'm just running through my test games here. Doom Eternal is one that is really nice and impressive to run. I think probably the most um, important thing for me that pushed me towards Arch was ArchWiki. ArchWiki and Arch forums. The fact that on other distros, I would find myself ending up at either the ArchWiki or Arch forums because the answers are so thorough and widespread and so good, and usually really dig into what the true problem is. I figured like I might as well use the distro that is sitting atop this wealth of knowledge. So, have you come across one that doesn't run well? A game that doesn't run well? Honestly, Control doesn't run well, but I've also not put in any effort to try to make it run well. I don't know why it doesn't run well, but it definitely doesn't. I feel like Control's one of those Unreal Engine games that's using the bad things, right? It's using the bad stuff that makes the game run like shit, even though it doesn't particularly look that great. I wish everything was built like Doom, because Doom looks insane and runs insane. Well, one of the big motivators for me doing it now. Oh, you mean I see what you're saying. Do you mean literally NixOS, or did you mean Linux in general, Zick, for gaming? Yeah, Doom is incredibly well optimized. But anyway, one of the things that pushed me off the edge to doing this is also the fact that they decided to kill Windows 10, and I have to get off of Windows 10 now. They've kind of cornered me. So, but I will not be installing their AI riddled fuck show, their vibe coded operating system. Microsoft can eat my ass from here on out. I'm done. I'm done. We should all switch to open source operating systems, open source software as much as we can everywhere. We should all be donating to open source projects that we like, and stop giving giant tech companies our data and our money. Yeah, I've noticed that like for Arch users, NixOS seems to be an adjacent and common choice. What happened here, by the way? Why did it decide it had to verify everything all of a sudden? Steam does behave a little bit weird and different, but it's the same as on the deck, right? It does the same deck stuff, or the same stuff like this on the deck. There's more shader processing. There's more verifying. There's more weird little downloads and stuff. Yeah, I haven't looked at NixOS at all. I just know that I see it mentioned here and there. But yeah, I mean, this all feels great to me. I'm very excited about getting everything switched over permanently. This is indeed KDE Plasma. Yeah, I used to be a GNOME boy, but I was encouraged to try KDE because I hadn't tried KDE for like 15 years, and KDE Plasma is great. Um, Especially as someone who was pretty well settled with Windows 10 as like I don't really need anything different than what Windows 10 is giving me. KDE Plasma feels like like interface wise it feels like Windows 10 to me. Yeah, back in the day I really didn't like KDE and I felt like GNOME had its shit together better, but I'm not so sure about that now. So yeah, there's a weird quirk here where there's just like a little rectangle here of where my mouse is. There's some sort of scaling issue, and I think alt tabbing out and back in fixes it. Yes, so the, I don't know what's up with that. I haven't figured that out or spent any time to figure it out at all. Just FYI. I don't think we saw that. It wasn't really something to see. You couldn't see it, but when my mouse passed like a quarter of the screen, it went over to my other computer. So there was some sort of scaling issue, but alt tabbing out and then back in fixed it. Also, I don't know what I did, but I was fucking around with Doom and like I have no ammo and can't get any ammo. I think you can only get it from like Chainsaw and Eternal, right? Didn't the first one just like glory kills would give you ammo? Not this one, right? You have to have fuel for your chainsaw. I don't really remember. It's been a long time since I played this. But I just never have ammo is what it's like. There's there's one of the spider guys up here and I just like can't fight him because I don't have the ammo to fight him. Sticky bombs, sure. Oh, am I already loaded up there? I am already loaded up there. Hey, baby, what's up? I saw your message, by the way. I thought I responded. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm doing a test right now. It's okay, what's up? Very nice. I like that. Have you done a lot of, is this crocheting or just knitting? Or are those the same?
They are not the same in this crocheting.
This is crocheting. Okay.
I've never successfully knit anything.
Oh, okay. Well, this is very nice.
But I don't.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to go around my face. What do you do when you run out? I mean, it's not like...
You get more of the exact same yarn.
Oh, okay.
So
so you can continue.
I have another one, but it's only going to be twice as long, and I feel like that's still not long enough.
Yeah, it might not be long enough.
Because of it only comes to like there. So then you might be able to wrap it around once, but I don't think so.
So gotta get more.
I don't know if they still sell this because I don't know where they got that yarn. So, fun times.
Yeah.
But this did only take me 24 hours, so I guess I should be grateful for that.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll try to see if I can find it. Do you have backup colors in case?
No. No.
I do not
I
do
don't care.
cross stitch. I probably could, but I've never tried before. Yes.
A scarf. Did you try calling, by the way?
No.
Could you try that one more time?
Um,
Thank you.
if okay, so I guess the next question is, if I can't find this yarn, would you rather me buy you a scarf or make it?
It's up to you. I mean, if you don't want to continue making it, then don't continue making it.
Well, no, I'm just.
I like what you did, and I would, I would love to have a scarf that you made.
Okay. I
Uh,
just didn't know.
let's see. I don't know what KDE Connect is. Mouse sharing has worked on Wayland, or I don't know what you mean, Ifa, because like there's things that don't quite work, but I've been using DeskFlow for a long time and that's been fine. Yeah, chainsaw for ammo, but the problem is that chainsaw relies on gas as ammo, and it's very rare for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I'm confused. It's fine.
Why are you confused?
I don't really know what you're talking about, and then you said something about uses gas for ammo, and I don't
I
know
was
what you're
just
talking.
answering the backlog of questions before
Okay.
you came in with the scarf.
Anyway, this does look surprisingly not shit.
Yeah, it does. I like it.
Um, do you have any color preferences if I have to?
I mean, I would try to match what you got, because that would probably look weird.
Well, no, I would make one from scratch if I have to use different yarn.
I mean, I don't dislike this. I don't think I really have preferences beyond. This is sort of nice. You didn't like this combination, so maybe something that's leans more in the like I like the blue and stuff.
It doesn't really matter if I like it. It matters if you like it.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna do that call for me? Sorry, I just wanted. I'm sorry. There is an issue currently in DeskFlow that the hotkeys don't work on Wayland, which sucks ass. Oh, that's sick, Dav. That sounds awesome. Did I have some gas? There we go. Anyway, this looks and feels perfect. In fact, I kind of feel like things feel a bit better. That might just be like recency bias or whatever, but it just feels so smooth and nice. I am going to have a break before gun day because I need
Get
to
that
eat
snaky boy.
dinner. I need to eat dinner. Bees bought Bonanza. Thank you for 3 months. But yeah, I've still got plenty of other issues and things to resolve. Oh, why? I just slid out and fell into the pit. I was just trying to go onto this. I guess you're not allowed. You're not. You have to jump from within the subway car. Also, is this pixelated as hell? Oh, it's actually literally camera. Pixel camera. Oh, hi. What was the button to do? Oh, well. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's left control? That seems... That's a weird one. What's up, guys? What's up, every imp? This game does feel incredible. Feels good, looks good. I think I have the settings max as well. It's a bit of an old game. Oh, hi. Oh. Guess I had no ammo. I thought I had ammo for it. Did I not? Maybe I'm too stupid to use the chainsaw. Nope, don't have it. Okay. Oh. Yep, feels perfect, honestly. Can't complain.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition.
Oh, well. What the? I blew it. Where am I? What is this? I was stuck in the air. That was really strange. Never seen a bug like that. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Like teleported.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I have a ton of stuff else that I need to set up. Ton of stuff else. I don't really know what they wanted you to be doing right here, right? You can't like double jump up from here. Did they want you to go there? Oh my gosh, you can go that far. Just didn't think I could go that far. I need to do the closed captioning plugin. Actually, I think it comes built in OBS, doesn't it? I think there is a built-in one. I just didn't set it up, maybe. Frankly, I just don't really have a ton of stuff I need to set up, I don't think. I don't use a ton of plugins. This is kind of like a reset point for me. It's like I'm starting over, which feels cool and good. Hell yeah, Lane. Hell yeah. So yeah, suffice to say, this looks and feels pretty awesome. The only thing is the weird scaling issue when I initially start up the game. Oops. Yeah. I am running Steam native. Pretty sure. Yeah. Not Flatpak. Yeah, just the Steam. I followed the whatever the Arch Wiki said to do. It was a while back. So I don't exactly remember, but I think it was the good way. Should have been the good way. There's a lot of dumb little issues. Also, Wamasi, thank you for the biddies. I failed to thank you for that, I believe. Good night, Em. Half of my videos don't work. What are you running? Because actually, there was a build. I think the latest build of WaterFox had some mention of something to do with video. I think I might be on a newer version than you, like 667. That sound right? Maybe look up the changelog for 667. Check what version you were running. Because I've had 0 issues. Yeah, I didn't put my stream a day in the title because this is not officially the stream a day. That's later when we do Sunday Gunday. Sometimes this is like this, and I don't understand that part. Like, I could just skip this, and it will run, and it's fine. So, unless it's about to make me eat my words. I didn't click cancel or anything. There it goes. But sometimes it's like fast, and I don't understand it. If it's not necessary for the game to run, and it doesn't make any visual difference if you let it go or if you skip it, then what? What the hey, man? I don't know why I have Counter-Strike 2 on here, because I like never play Counter-Strike 2, but I do like to pop in with bots just to test. It's just one of the ones I like to test performance on. To be honest, I don't have it set up the way like real Counter-Strike heads would, where they're like aiming for what, something like 400 frames per second. Obviously, I don't have that, but it's a good one for just seeing like nice crisp 4K and running around with bots. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. Okay. I don't even know what the settings are on this. Is this gun game or something? Or you just, I guess you spawn with a random gun. Wow. Bots are insane. They're tearing me up. Oh. Whoop. Yeah, this run's good. Feels absolutely great. It's a trick put for exactly this purpose. Oh, I finally got got. I didn't move any of my OBS stuff over. This is all from scratch. Just easier that way. Easier, cleaner, You know? Pipe wire, I mean, at first I had a little struggle because I didn't understand, and maybe this is a gotcha to watch out for. If you have, so here's what happened to me. My onboard motherboard audio device wasn't quite out of the box set up correctly, and so I didn't have a microphone. And I was trying to figure it out, and it's also my first time messing with pipe wire. And I changed one thing, and the microphone device, the input, basically, device that was on my motherboard just completely vanished. And I didn't understand why. I was like, I rebooted, I'm like, where'd it go? I don't understand, how do I get back? Whoa. And what happened was that I changed it in such a way that it didn't make sense for it to display anymore. I basically had set the setting such that it was like not present. And what it basically was is that it's the same device being used for both input and output. So the drop down for that has like input or output or input plus output. And I needed to put it back to input plus output to have both of them show up again. Although I never did quite get it back to how it was supposed to be. In that I should have one where I can set which plug on the back of the computer for input and for output. But there's just no selection I can do that gives me that back. But, like I said, it wasn't working correctly out of the gate anyway, so there might be a reason why I don't have... How do you get hit in the head with a shotgun? I don't know if I explained this very well. I think the answer is obviously no. But... it's working now, obviously. So it just required a little bit of mucking around. And then I got it going. Playing around and testing. But I guess watch out for that. Whoa! Oh god. Oh. Oh god. No. Oh. Goodbye. Ah. Oh hi. Oh god. Oops.
Roger.
Exactly, Grid. That's what I described or was trying to describe. It definitely wasn't what I described. I said a bunch of insane things, and the fact that you were able to reinterpret it into sanity is to your credit, really. But the nice thing is that I can say that it actually seems like kind of a no-brainer. Kind of works seamlessly.
It's a funny story.
Yeah. The eggs, yes. We did use them eggs up. So, I have to head over there. Well, what if we didn't have meal? Then I guess we just have that tomorrow.
Yeah.
What can we have instead?
I was gonna say hamburgers, but I have to know if I need
Right. Ugh.
Let me think on it.
Okay. Well. So, yeah. I honestly I don't think I used pipe wire. After saying all that, I definitely have pipe wire as like the back end of the audio, but I don't think I've actually touched the pipe wire part of any of it. Like this is the extent of the stuff that I've messed with. It's much more complicated on my stream PC, which is where I had the issue. But it's all in what you set here in this in the profile for this bit. I don't really even know. Is there like a specific pipe wire interface? No. Is there like a separate thing that lets you go wild with pipe wire? Oh, it's command line only? Okay, I haven't fucked with that then at all. Cable is the GUI for it. Okay. I don't even have cable. Don't think. No. Yeah, so I didn't fuck with that shit at all. I don't think I really have a need to. Honestly, my audio setup is relatively not complex. And is handled essentially just through real cabling. Yeah, it might be easier in my case just because of that. Now, yes, if I do need a mic on my game PC, if and I have this blue Snowball microphone USB that I keep nearby to plug in whenever I need that. But ideally, I would really like to be able to use the same microphone that I use on the stream PC. But that I don't know how to do. That is possible. Pipewire lets you do that. Like your hated enemy, Voice Meter. Yeah. Voice Meter truly is my enemy. Chibli. 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 Thank you for 143 months, Chibli. Chibli would never come here. Hello, Chibli. I'll have to look at how I could possibly do that because I don't quite understand how I would get it back to the gaming PC when it's not connected to the gaming PC at all. And whenever I have also connected it, like split the line and connected it to the PC, it's Feedback City or loop, loop whatever. I forget what the term is. But yeah, this game runs like shit for no reason. Or at least it feels like shit to me. With a mouse anyhow. I mean, it's like running at 60 frames per second, but it doesn't feel good. You know? It really doesn't feel very good. Oh, thank you, Ifa. It would be networked audio. Wow. Never even considered that possibility. Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, I found a file on
I guess it's not running that bad. There's something unpleasant about the controls or the way the camera moves that I can't quite put my finger on what it is. Maybe it's just because the sensitivity was too high or something. There's just something about this that just doesn't... I think I'm too used to things like...
There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call.
Wait, what?
Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark.
Being hit with content I have never seen.
Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Whoops. Yeah, I never did do the crossover DLC stuff.
Careful out there, Director.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. New location security and proximity to a high traffic area to prevent misuse while still allowing for
I forgot about the shelters.
You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Thanks again for your help out there.
Pope is now head of research. It's official.
Research? When was the review process? Why weren't we consulted?
I don't know why, but I don't remember any of this. I guess it was that long ago. It's Arch on both. Chip. Arch on the gaming PC and the streaming PC. Currently. And it seems to be going good. Yep, just straight up Arch. I like it. It's feeling good to me. Is there any other game I should pull down that would be interesting? I wonder. I really like that the show only games that run on Linux button basically doesn't do anything. Although it does kick me back up the top, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, so Cache OS is supposed to be very, very, very fast, very super performant, right? Has that been your experience? Is it worth it? It's been great and easy. Well, that's good. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah. Requiem is coming out soon, isn't it? Forgot about Requiem. I was just looking for like some other games that would be maybe impressive looking. Portal 2 is still really nice looking, even though it's ancient. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm quite close to not having to deal with Windows. Apart from the fact that, of course, this evening I am going to be switching back to Windows just because there's too many little like loose ends that need to be cleaned up, such as at the moment not having any microphone control. I'm debating on whether or not I want to use the like I'm using for Discord. I'm using Vescord right now. And it seems like there's a number of custom doodly doos. Yeah, exactly. I also, a big part of this for me is avoiding Windows 11. Like, I'm just done, man. I'm done. And I think it's totally viable for people to start moving in this direction now. Just using the official. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about trying to kind of distance myself a little bit from Discord as well. But I'm not sure how much those are like distancing me or just making it unnecessarily adding extra layers. I think, yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I think that's all it is, and it's not really much benefit. I guess with Vexcord, I could customize it more than standard Discord, but outside of that, it is just standard Discord. Right? Yeah. there is, so what I ran into was that there's an app for doing for using the Stream Deck, which is called Stream Controller, and I wanted Discord integration, and apparently that's only supported with the official thing. But it's a third-party plugin. Hey, baby. And it wants a client ID and a client secret from Discord, which made me immediately suspicious.
Well, yeah, if it wants your secret.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
I love how when you come in here, it's impossible for you to come in here without there being at least one shouting animal.
Yeah.
One animal that comes marching in like, hey, 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 hey. Like, why are you doing this? Why do you guys do this every time?
I'm in demand.
Yeah, I noticed that one of the big draws for the other clients was like, in the case of Vescord, it's emphasizes the fact that video sharing works, and I guess it's bust on the official app. I don't know. I never used that, so I'm not particularly concerned. But I suppose if I did, I would be. If I was like a streamer doing a podcast or something and I needed everybody's video, or if I needed to share the video myself, then that would be a problem. I don't think this has downloaded any portion of the game yet, has it? It's just been doing those shader pre-caching updates, which is the similar thing that you see on the deck. Deck does the same shit. Official one just got it working again. Well, that's good. Hopefully, if more people move in this way, then game makers, like some of these gaps will be maybe taken more seriously, like anti-cheat and whatever else. A lot of the like productivity software. Like what's the one that's like a Photoshop replacement? Affinity, I think. The Affinity suite. Like they're just like they've been harassed for years about supporting Linux. And DaVinci Resolve is another one. And I think just lately there has finally been like some tipping point stuff to getting those like running better on Linux. Fuck Adobe. I don't give a shit about Adobe. I'm talking about the alternatives. I even if Adobe did support Linux, I would not use Adobe. I want to get away from all of the bad companies. I don't want to give any of the bad companies my money or my time or my data. So I will never go back to Adobe. It does kind of feel like turning into a baby again because I have to relearn everything, like how to do anything with all these new different apps, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't love that Affinity is owned by Canva. That shit sucks. So I don't know. It's just sort of like kind of got to keep paying attention, keep adapting. Well, to be honest, lately I haven't really been using much of anything. But as a when it comes to like creative, when I used to be doing more art or when I was doing additional art stuff. Tools that I was using was Adobe Sweep. So Photoshop. I didn't really use Illustrator very much. Premiere Pro, After Effects, and the whole media encoder doodly doo. Clip Studio Paint. And sadly, Clip Studio is not doesn't have Linux support either. Clip Studio is kind of, I think, irreplaceable. Yeah, I know about GIMP. GIMP is old as the hills, and as shitty as the hills. I don't know how better to say it, but GIMP will never be good. I would love to look for any other alternative than GIMP. But I mean, honestly, I haven't been using stuff because work has taken over my life so much of late. Also, Sprite. I don't know how you say it. Sprite is another one. I haven't used a ton, but I think Sprite is usable. I think it's on all platforms, so no problem there. It would be great if GIMP became better, obviously. Hello. Metric Prodigy. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the cohorts. What's going on with Steam / your internet connection? I don't know. I don't know. Might be using too much upload with the enhanced streaming or whatever, enhanced bitrate. Because I'm using half of my rated upload speed, and they only ever provide me like a quarter of my rated upload speed. So perhaps that's messing it up. This is new. This wasn't happening to me before. So I don't know. Winboat. Oh, Windows and Docker. Right. Yeah, or like there's what? Bottle is another. I've already purchased a Sprite, so but I for me, I don't actually care about free so much. I would happily pay for a perpetual license or something or whatever. Like I would happily pay to support open source software. You know. Awesome, Metric. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I don't know why this is messing with my internet so bad. Maybe the server is, maybe my robots are using up bandwidth. That could be the thing as well. Let me check real quick. Let's see. Server. It doesn't look like it. Not at the moment, anyway. So, I don't know. I think it must be the upload usage. The upload must be clobbering the download. Too much saturation. Yeah, I similarly did that, and because yeah, I got 2.5 gigabit switches. The server has 2.5 gig cards, and I've got a sort of Wi-Fi mesh router set up now. But I do not have access to good internet. I have access to shit cable with shitty upload and unreliable connection, and you know that's life. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's it's fighting. It's fighting to come back to life. Look at it go. We've all been doing the same things. I mean, it's nice. I think that there is a certain sort of fatigue that is affecting everybody. And I think a lot of these companies, they're overplaying their hand a lot. I think I think that's a factor in all of this. I don't know if anybody would agree, but I think that like a lot of the ramming the AI stuff down people's throats, just like everything having the stupid button, every browser, every app, every website, everything just has this stupid, AI bullshit shoehorned into it that doesn't really improve anything or do anything. And then beyond like just that aspect of it, the kind of sort of nonstop scandals and openly disgusting behavior of all the people that run these things. Well, right. I mean, a lot of it is fairly predictable, but I think it's additive. That's why I meant like it's a fatigue, like that maybe it built up enough to where people are like, you know what, I'm I'm throwing in the fucking towel, you know. Which I wish everybody would do. I feel like the towel should have been thrown a long time ago. We should all walk away from all this shit. But nice sell. Hell yeah. I have just I haven't had as much reason for a long time as my deal. There was I've had a weird path through like the way that I use computers and operating systems and stuff in general, and my weird work life. I I started on Windows because that's what I knew, that's what I had access to, and then when I was at the startup, the fucked up startup, I was on Fedora. Fedora was my daily driver. I still had a Windows gaming PC, but my daily driver was Fedora. I don't remember when, but man, that would have been like 14, Fedora 14, 15, somewhere in there, I think. And that was for a number of years. And then I went back to Windows again because I was doing video game content and everything was just easier to do on Windows. There wasn't really a good way to do that stuff reliably on Linux um, at the time, you know. So I, like many other people, it was mostly, if I was using Linux, it was like command line, remote server stuff, or if you were on a Mac, sort of Linux. um, and I've been intending to do this for a long time. I personally I've had a lot of barriers to entry that have to do with the complexity of my setup, the complexity of the hardware, like the combination of hardwares that I use. So there's a lot of things on that checklist that have to work. And it's only recently, really, that that's started to fall into place. Particularly capture card stuff sucks. HDMI stuff sucks. And technically, it's only currently working the way I want it to right now because I haven't touched anything else. It's not really intentionally working at the moment. If I were to switch over to a console and back, the desktop capture stuff right now that you're seeing would fall apart, and I'd have to like kind of try to trick it into working again. So that's not ideal. But absolutely at a point now where it's feasible. It's actually feasible to do this for me in a way that it really wasn't for a long time. So Waylon and I are still enemies. Waylon is the source of a lot of little annoyances for me. Like the fact that I can't lock my mouse to one computer is apparently a Wayland issue, or it's a mix of issues that span desk flow and Wayland and whatever. And then part of like the resolution and refresh rate issues that I've had were because of Wayland. It's just, it seems great, but for me, I'm hitting those edge cases. Classic me move, very classic me move. I do tend to hit those edge cases. But yeah, otherwise, like, the gaming experience is the thing that's like really blown me away. Like, I knew that it was improving, and this isn't really new news or anything to me now because I'd already tested this out. But it still has the shine on it. I still can't believe how seamless it is now. That used to be the big dumb thing that you just couldn't game, or you could, but it would be really janky and really fucked up. And the sort of Herculean effort that's been put into that over the past few years, to where now it's like it just doesn't really feel different from Windows, honestly. Oh yeah, I'll want to be headed in the Godot direction. I want to start working on Scream a Day 13 much earlier this year than I started for Scream a Day 12. Because I've had a lot of ambitions that I haven't been able to achieve because I need to learn a lot of stuff. Well, shoot, this took too long to download. I have to go have dinner, and then I'm going to come back for Sunday Gun Day in about half an hour. And I'm going to switch back to Windows for both. Oh God, I forgot. I fucked up my grub setup. I deleted the partition for Ubuntu, but I didn't clean up the boot partition. So yeah. And I had Arch do grub, but I will have to stick Windows in there again. I mean, I can get to both from the BIOS. It's just fucking annoying. Ultimately, I would like to just delete Windows, but I want to like I want to give it a good amount of testing before I 100% just delete Windows. But that's the plan. But not tonight. PUBG is my one thing that's going to force me to have Windows, and I'm basically going to strip it down to just be like, it's like going to be my dedicated PUBG operating system. But everything else I don't need Windows for anymore. And the stream PC is the much more viable switch over sooner. But again, not tonight. Too much setup left to do. Thanks for joining me for this little test. And for those of you who are coming back for Sunday Gun Day, I'll see you in a little bit. So if you're not coming back, have a beautiful night. Routine continues tomorrow. So I will see you then for routine. Bye-bye. Those are my notifications. Sorry. Again, the stream PC is not completely set up yet. That sort of stuff should not be coming through. It doesn't come through on my Windows setup, blah, blah, blah. I haven't set everything up. Eventually, all this will be good and you won't get the notifications anymore. Anyway, bye-bye.